same move. Uh, you know, first and foremost, the main subject of today. Of course, we'll be talking about all boxing current events, but the main subject of the day is William Zepeda versus Tevin Farmer too. In all honesty, even though I know the judges will be intentionally trying to aim in favor of William Zepeda, I do believe that Tevin Farmer can potentially stop him, and I think this matchup is dangerous. And from my understanding, for whatever reason, the WBC they wanted to order it. I'm not sure if it was because of the drug accusations, the drug testing accusations, to where Tevin Farmer made it clear and stated that he was led on that they were actually going to be doing testing, only to realize that they weren't doing any testing at all. So, of course, I want to hear from y'all, as we build the chat up, how y'all feel about William Zepeda versus Tevin Farmer Part 2. I really think this is high risk for William Zepeda. And ultimately, you know, I see Tevin Farmer possibly going in there with the intention to stop him. But will he have the same output offensively if he decides to think a little bit more defensive minded and use his feet and his angles more? Because Tevin Farmer simply was outpointed, man. So in essence, we could say he was outskilled, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I am for Tevin Farmer winning. I watched the fight live. Clearly, you would see that Tevin Farmer was my guy. But at the same time, facts is the facts. So then we got Jamel Charlo returning and seeking a high profile fight at 154. This was put on Boxing News 24. We do know that Jamel Charlo can basically go activate any mandatory that he wants. And if he's going to activate any mandatory and he's being smart, he would simply activate the mandatory for Fundora. This will possibly push Earl Spence out the way, and he's either going to fight, Charlo, or he's going to try to figure out another high-profile fight that he can potentially get at the 154-pound division. A cracked up Earl Spence versus Jamel Charlo, even with him coming off the loss to Canelo, Jamel Charlo still a king of 154. He still had one of the hardest runs at 154 to become undisputed. So I got Charlo if Earl Spence decides to take that fight. And I feel like if the money's right, they'll take that fight. I ain't gonna lie, they packing the stadium of fucking they packing that Dallas Cowboys stadium for sure. If fucking baby Charlo, little Charlo and goddamn Earl Spence fight each other. So yeah, man. This shit about to be lit at 154 yet again. By adding Jamel Charlo, I'm sorry. Because that division is already mad stacked, bro. You think Charlo beating any champs right now? Yes, I got Charlo beating Fundora. He's still cracked. Fundora has been stopped. And I hear you, the real estate voice, but Earl Spence is in kind of like a tricky situation, in my opinion, right? Yo, Chubb, to where he don't necessarily have the leverage to be able to move around and get the fights that he want after coming off a loss, right? So, with that being said, I don't know about Charlo beating everybody in that division. We still got to see how he look. Terrence Crawford and Bachram is still very high risk. They're high risk opponents. But to make it seem as if he could just run through everybody, nah, I ain't going for that. Now listen, you said Usyk was going to win last week, and you was right. I ain't here to say you wrong. I'm just saying it don't sound right to me. And the Earl Spence Charlo fight can possibly happen. I understand that they cool, but they even said after being interviewed that if it really came down to it and the money made sense, they would make it happen. Fundora is the weakest link. It's no way There's no way you gonna come off a long layoff and fight some fucking Terrence Crawford or some goddamn Bachman, bro. It's just not smart. You're better off going to go fight a kid that has the length, but as long as you come in with intentional head movement, intentional counter punching, the minute you hurt him, he can't hide it. His legs got it short because they too long. He walked like he barely got goddamn balance anyway. My whole thing with Fundora though, if he lose this, it's time to go up to 160. You ain't got that much competition up there. You get what I'm saying? You can't fill out a little bit more. Nah, bro. Nah. So the real estate voice, meet me in the middle, bro. We're stating that a champion that has been knocked out is the harder fight than all the other champions that we never even seen lose. I've seen Terrence Crawford hurt, but when he was hurt, he got dropped. They rolled to the slip. He got up and started whooping ass the rest of the fight. I'm talking about beating the shit out of him. I just was watching. I'm like, yo, this boy really sitting here in front of him, like, do it again. I dare you type shit, bro. So I don't know, gang. Fundora the weakest link in my opinion. Fundora don't use his reach, right? He fight like a Mexican, right? But that's because he was basically trained. He was trained to be able to inside fight. Why? Because taller fighters typically lack inside fighting due to their longer frame, due to their longer arms. So he does the complete opposite. He doesn't know how to use his reach fluently, but he can actually fight. He can fight his ass off. Zepeda will want Fundora regardless. That's why I went up and fought a guy with 10 fights, padded ass record. Nah, if anything, he went up and fought that guy to basically mitigate risk. We not gonna act like Tim Zoo wasn't touching Fundora up before he got cut on his head by Fundora's sharp ass elbow. So let's not act like Fundora just all of a sudden he convincingly beating ass to get them belts. He didn't convincingly beat Timzu. The team made a bad decision because they couldn't wait into another to get another fight date and revisit it. Medrimov won the belt fair and square. Like him, whether you like him or not, he still has a style. He still has a great amateur record. You get what I'm saying? Nah, I think Fundora beat him. Tim couldn't do enough to be able to get his shit off. I think Fundora beat him. To keep it 1,000 with y'all. And yeah, Terrence Crawford don't got the most prettiest record, but he has a beautiful fight style, and he win when it counts. Nah, I agree with you, real estate voice. Yeah, Tim ain't beating. I agree with you. We talk a lot of shit with each other, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. The truth, the truth is the truth. Clarissa Shields challenging Jake Paul. Um, First and foremost, do y'all feel like as men that Clarissa Shields is too cocky for her own good? Cause I hear that from some men. How do y'all feel about it though? Virgil Medrimov, I'm going with Medrimov, man. Virgil is very touchable. Now when he get in there and start fighting somebody who's not as touchable, does he score just as much as Medrimov? We will see. Should Clarissa Shields stop calling out men? Now, as of recently, she's calling out Jake Paul because she's pissed because the Katie Taylor Amanda Serrano fight has outsold her by millions and millions of views. Now, the view structure is much more different in comparison to pay-per-view, but it happened. That many people still watched it. I got Medrimov by decision, bro. But my only problem with Medrimov is he's not gonna win just throwing one hand. But I feel like that fight with Terrence Crawford was experienced, and he's going to bounce back and look better than ever. And that's just me being transparent. Because coming off a loss like that, to where you didn't necessarily get hurt too bad, but at the same time you could have done more, and you can go back and watch tape and see it, will turn you to a fucking animal if done right. As long as you and your team go in there and work on shit y'all need to work on. I got Virgil by robbery. hey, hey, Young Beast, I ain't even mad at that. Clarissa just got knocked out and spurned by the guy. She need to chill out. And she can't fight Remy Ma. Remy Ma shooting, bro. Medramov, Charlo, Virgil, Earl, Bud, Bakram, better than Fundora. Yeah, they all better than Fundora in my opinion. Now, only person I'm not gonna say that's better than them is cause it's kind of disrespectful is Virgil. Yeah, Virgil ain't been stopped yet. Fundora been stopped, but yeah. Akbeezy, talk to me. What it look like, gang? You know we in this bitch. Listen, hey, Jake Paul got some skin in the game as of right now, whether we like him or not, right? He got some skin in the game. Can Clarissa Shields beat a man that's walking around or fighting at rather 200 plus pounds that can actually throw a proper punch if it came down to it? We seen her get knocked down with headgear and 16-ounce gloves. And then she went as far as becoming a little delusional, which I am a fan of Clarissa Shields, but she got delusional and wanted to check the man gloves because she felt like he had something in there. You're not necessarily bulletproof from manpower. You know what I mean? Hit that like button if y'all agree. You're not you're not bulletproof from manpower. All right, bro. I got him by stoppage, bro. That's disrespectful. He get the placing that goddamn 230-pound shit on you. All right, yeah, you moved up to heavyweight and you got a stoppage. But if you look at the type of girl that she's fighting, she's not all muscle mass. You get what I'm saying? A male heavyweight versus a woman heavyweight is built completely different. All right, you might have some women who can actually everything fit in there. They're primarily lean. They don't got that high of a percentage of body fat. But most of them chicks that's up there, bro, they got a little body fat. They got some muscle, but they got a little body fat too. So that kind of slow them down versus Clarissa Shields got a little bit more of a solid frame. Excuse me. So, you know, Clarissa Shields, yeah, by deadly knockout with no respect, for sure, for sure. I mean, but we already know how them exhibition or whatever they're gonna do contracts be going. It'd be favorable for them to make money and nobody get hurt. It would be a circus fight it doesn't make any sense. If if Clarissa Shields wants smoke, beat the Olympic gold medalist. Set up an event to where you and the Olympic gold medalists, you know what I mean, pull up on each other and y'all go at it. Y'all know what Olympics I'm talking about. We ain't finna get there. Don't get my comments saying no wild shit. You get what I'm saying? I don't want nobody get no boot. But that boxer, the Olympian that kept on going viral. You get what I'm saying? Go work with that. My fault, y'all. Yeah, go work with that. That Khalifa, whatever the hell name is, got a chance putting some money in Dev pocket. Oh, oh my God, bro. Here go the disrespect. You said she could beat Devin Haney? Come on, bro. Oh my God, I hate it here sometimes. Hey, real estate. Hey, don't say. Hey, the one who won the women's medal. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know nothing about no dude. The one who won the women's medal. That's who Clarissa Shields need to go at. If you gonna be on somebody's ass, they block people from getting gold. You get what I'm saying? Yes, exactly. Optimus Prime, precisely, per fucking precisely. What it look like, gang? Oh my God, real estate. Come on, bro. Now y'all saying Clarissa Shields can beat Devin Haney? Come on, y'all. Come on, man. That's mad disrespectful, man. That's mad disrespectful. Is that disrespectful or do y'all agree? Clarissa Shields can beat Devin Haney. And if y'all agree, what's y'all plug number? He talking about good ass fight. Man, they on my man AB ass, man. They telling they telling Adrian Broner that he needs to give his pro card up and give up on boxing. Do you think do you think Adrian Broner should be done with boxing? Especially with the fact that, he be out of shape. He don't come in shape. I ain't gonna lie, man. Listen, I could go back and watch his fights, bro. Pure entertainment, press conferences. He could sell a fuck out of fight. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He was on Rolly ass, but I got Rolly stopping him, bro. We just gotta call it for what it is, man. Rolly is fucking stopping Adrian Broner. Rolly just came off that devastating knockout, and then he just fought that boxer and got the win. The confidence sucked out of him. I know he's still hungry for blood. You get what I'm saying? He wants some shit to happen. Demetrius Andre has went public and warned Canelo Alvarez to avoid David Benavidez. What do y'all think about that? Do you think Canelo Alvarez, right, should avoid David Benavidez? Is that a fight you would want to watch? And if you would watch that fight, y'all gotta let me know in the comments. Who would you have winning? I honestly would have David Benavidez. I'm sorry. Canelo is much slower than him. Canelo don't have the natural build and size that David Benavidez got. Man, did you come in and you a Canelo fan? We just talking boxing news, bro. Demetrius Andre has went public and he stated David Benavidez, Canelo Alvarez need to avoid David Benavidez. I'm sorry. And I asked, who would you have in that matchup? I have David Benavidez in that matchup. If you like Canelo, say you like Canelo. Man, Canelo, stop playing. What the fuck that got to do with David Benavidez? Man, that triangle shit don't work, real estate voice. That triangle shit don't work in boxing, gang. Come to Turkey. Nah, I ain't coming to Turkey, gang. Maybe later. What weight? Whatever weight Canelo comfortable at. He A-side, nerd. So what we doing? 68? 75? That's too much for Canelo. 68. David Benavidez at 68 is a fucking monster. And he punched faster. He probably got a little bit more flair on his shit. He got the size, he got the reach. You know how Canelo get when that shit hurt. He just stay in high guard and let you beat up on his arms and all that. I mean, we still trying to that triangle shit don't work in boxing though, the real estate voice. I swear I would take in consideration if it did work, but it don't. Shit don't work, gang. So like I hear you, but then I don't. Yeah, Berlanga and Mugia definitely ain't no fucking David. We dealing with Berlanga just ain't had no experience. We already knew that though. You get what I'm saying? We dealing with somebody who got crazy hats and he the bigger guy. You see what happened when he tried to cherry pick Bivol? Because we all know that Bivol was the cherry pick, right? He was supposed to be an easy belt. That shit went right out the window though, ain't it? So who y'all like, man? Canelo or David at 168, man. Y'all gotta let me know something, man. Y'all gotta let me know something. Oh, they got a article on Boxing News. The only heavyweight who can beat Alexander Usyk. Ho, yes. Yes, nerd. Yes, he tried to cherry pick him. Yes. Wasn't you just talking shit about undisputed champion and Devin Haney the other day? Nah, yeah, he let us know Young Beast for sure. Then wasn't you just talking shit about Devin Haney the other day, nerd? He was an undisputed champ. Yes, Bivol was a cherry pick. He was a heavy underdog too, and he cooked him. And then Canelo tried to soft the nigga. After he cooked him, he bring him back to the table, try to give him the same exact money after he cooked him the first time for him to rematch him. So Bivol like, why the fuck would I take the fight? Why would I give you a chance in the ring again and you giving me the same exact offer that you gave me the first time, the 5 million flat deal? Come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. So yes, Bivol was a cherry pick. He was a heavy underdog and all of that. On paper, he was a cherry pick. He was one of the champs that hit a little bit softer, right? Which would give Canelo Alvarez space to work. Come on, bro. He knew he was doing. It's the reason why he fought him instead of Better BF. Come on, bro. So yes, it was a cherry pick. I'm not disrespecting him. I'm saying what the shit is. All right, a couple worthy contenders for Alexander Usyk. Of course, it's Daniel Dubois because he came to the closest to beating him. Martin Bacoli, Kabayel, of course. You got Moses. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but here prospect. He got a weak record. He ain't really there yet. We have Joseph Parker. I do believe him and Joseph Parker will be a chess match if he were to get past Daniel Dubois. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. This shit finna be lit. Come on, man. We can't. If I'm calling somebody out, I'm saying they try to cherry pick somebody they did, bro. Let's see how Benavidez does against the cherry Bivol after he beats Better BF. Hey man, he got beat. He got to beat Better BF. But we not acting like his first bet at 75 was a cherry pick too. Old ass Kovalev. You asked for that fight. He was a reigning champion. It still was a cherry pick. Come on, bro. You acting like you don't know the business. Hey, listen. Hey. That article was on I believe Box News 24. And bro, I'm just sharing information with y'all and stirring the pot so we can have conversation. Hey man, Daniel Dubois has came the closest to beating him. He hit him on that fucking belt line. They said it was a dick shot when it wasn't, bro. Come on. We got to call it for what it is, gang. Hey, hippie.
What's going on, bro?
Riddle me this. Was the Bivol matchup for Canelo Alvarez him intentionally try to cherry pick or what?
Absolutely. He thought
Right,
it was the
motherfucker try
weakest
to say,
link.
right,
He thought that was the easy Vic. That's all.
motherfucker try to say in the comments like I'm saying like I'm talking about bullshit because he was a reigning champ. Yes, he was, bro. I ain't got nothing against him, but he was trying to capitalize.
Yeah, he
Hey, they saying
definitely
what's
was
up to
trying
you
to
in the
look for
comments, bro.
the sweetest cherry on the tree. He was looking
Right,
for that.
right. He tried to do what he did with Kovalev. Come on, man. Niggas be acting like they don't know the game, bro. Come on, bro. It's the reason why he went to go fight some Bivol. He ain't fight no Benavidez.
Y'all can't
Come on,
answer
bro.
that though.
Nah, he can answer it. He just motherfuckers gonna play blind. Then they're gonna say I'm disrespecting the champ. Then the minute when we start talking about Devin Haney, all the champ rules go right the fuck out the window.
All
That's
I
what I'm
ask
saying.
is if Canelo ain't gonna fight one of the top dogs in the division and put his belts on the line, get those belts up. Let somebody else run the division, man.
The haters. Canelo is a very talented fighter, bro. It's not hate. It's just facts.
It's
What
not
the
hate,
fuck?
bro. Come on. You gonna tell me Edgar Berlanga deserved the shot at Canelo over David Benavidez. Like, give
You
me
want to
what
know?
did
Look,
Edgar Berlanga do in his
boxing.
with his resume? Resume, why? We not going to sit here and act like Benavidez' resume is not better than Edgar Berlanga's resume. And
Shit, we
he
not
got in
gonna
the
act
fight
like he
over
wasn't
him.
mandatory for 3 years.
Come on,
The
man.
fuck?
Come
Hey,
on, nerd. At least give me that, nerd. Come on, brother.
yeah, it's not. That's the thing. It's not hate. It's just I'm calling shit out that some of y'all might don't even know. Like the fact that he'll agree for a 22-foot ring, and then when it's time to fight on fight night, it's 20 instead. Yeah, and he signed in the contract. He breached the contract to do it.
You
I
you
said
thought
Ryan
you
was a
thought
cherry
Haney.
for Haney. You lost your mind. You said, why are you making narratives? The fuck, Bivol? I'm basing it off Vegas, nerd. This is where y'all you getting it messed up. I'm going off on paper. On paper, Bivol was the heavy underdog versus Canelo Alvarez. Clearly, we know what happened, but he still was a heavy underdog. It's still technically considered as a cherry pick if that's the case. It's no different than goddamn Tank Davis being a minus 1700 versus Lamont Roach.
I
It
don't
is a
think Devin
cherry pick.
Haney picked Ryan Garcia with the intent of cherry picking. It was a
Right,
great fight. This is a
right.
matchup
My
that
whole
they've been
thing is
doing.
he was saying that Devin Haney was saying this shit the whole time. I want to make the best fights happen. I want to make the best fights happen. I want to fight the top guys. I want to make the best fights happen. Clearly, Ryan Garcia wasn't no fucking cherry pick. You had to deal with the left hook, the Ostarine, and him coming in overweight. Where's the cherry to pick? Ryan was a nerd. Ryan was an underdog for different reasons. He was an underdog not because that was the initial bet. It's because he was online doing wild shit and they kept on bringing the odds down. So yes, he was an underdog for like goddamn plus 100. By the time he ended up talking shit, he was plus 600. Bivol was a heavier underdog than that, from my
He
understanding.
definitely was.
We could Google it.
And I like your thinking, Chubb. Where over at? Canelo been on BS lately. Ryder Berlanga Munguia is nasty work. Absolutely. And
Yeah,
we
we
just
gotta
seen
say,
Munguia get wiped
especially
out.
after right, especially we gotta say Mugia was a cherry pick. He got knocked out by a nigga with 5 knockouts in 20 fights, bro.
Oh shit.
That's letting me know it's time to go home, Mugia.
Yeah. Facts. Facts.
For you see the upper room.
We don't want that. But that was definitely a cherry pick on Canelo behalf. Y'all can't
Yeah,
tell me otherwise.
he wasn't going up 175 beating up on better BF.
Nah, he wouldn't dare go. No, he wouldn't dare. He know better than that. And the Canelo fans will be like, they don't want to see that fight. Why? Why not? Why wouldn't you want to see Artur better be versus Canelo?
Yeah, the best fighting the best. Hey,
But I
so we
bet you if
talking.
Alfredo Angulo come out of retirement, if he leave MMA to come back to a boxing match for Canelo, y'all will watch that. Y'all will watch that in a heartbeat.
Hey, so baby Charlo, little Charlo, he ready to come back at 54. He is the champion recess. He talk like he will, but I know it's cat. Nah, facts. Hey, listen, he Jamel Charlo, the champion recess. He think about coming back. So, what I said was this is possibly gonna push Spence out the way because Fundora is the weakest champ, rather than Terrence Crawford or Bachram.
So you would say Fondor is the weakest belt holder at 154.
He's the only one that been stopped. So yes,
All right,
and he
I
got
got
two
you.
belts. So if I'm gonna fight a champion, I'm gonna fight Bachram, who could possibly knock me out with this left hook. Terrence Crawford, who just as crafty and if not more experienced than I am. And then I got Fundora, who he can fight okay on the inside, but he got two left feet on the outside.
What you say the nerd saying Canelo following the Mayweather blueprint at the end of his career, he doing things his way like Frank Sinatra. Do I hate don't
Don't
hate
hate
the
the
player,
player,
hate the
hate the
game.
game. Nah, I mean he gonna do what he want, but that still don't mean that it's not is what it is, bro. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't
Here's the
hate him.
difference. Floyd didn't duck Canelo when it was time for the pup to face the Grandmaster. He gave him the opportunity. We can't say that about Canelo. giving
Yeah,
David Benavidez the opportunity.
yeah, that is it for sure, for sure. And that, at that time, Canelo was putting them old niggas to rest.
He was beating on the vets. He definitely was.
Right. He was the one at the time. And Mayweather gave him the shot.
He
So
did. Why didn't Canelo give David Benavidez the shot? And then going into the whole conversation of why the fight didn't happen, he said, "Oh, he's going to come in weighing 190 pounds." Edgar Berlanga came in the same exact weight
yeah,
you said
he's like,
Benavidez would come
yeah,
in.
he's like 190.
Come on, man.
Benavidez didn't even come in. Benavidez didn't even come in that heavy that night. You get what I'm saying? Like at 175 though. So yeah. I don't know. I don't be understanding the fetish for Canelo being able to fight bum ass fights, and then people want to pay $100 to watch him fight niggas who they know he gonna beat.
We're
I
not
called Tank
investing our
Davis.
money in that.
I called Tank Davis for out for the same shit. Keep on picking people we already know he gonna beat. Now he talking about he tired of boxing, he bored. I bet. I bet.
Give Tevin Farmer the shot, then Tank. Give
Hey,
Tev a shot.
so you know the main topic of this video was about Tevin Farmer possibly getting a rematch at Williams Zepeda. I would have Tevin Farmer stopping him if that was to happen.
Oh, you like
Uh,
Tev by stoppage.
yeah, I like Tev by stoppage this fight. All they
Okay.
gotta do is just use his feet a little bit better. It's over. A little bit more angles. He tried coming with that sitting down and try to just throw a little pat pat see your body, step to the side, knock his head the fuck off.
Mm, I
We
like
already
that.
dropped him, so we seen that it's possible. You get what I'm saying? It was a flash knockdown. Williams Zepeda shook it off, but he had to take off a couple rounds.
He had to get his bearings back together. I hate when Tevin Farmer be in close fights because he don't never get the benefit of the decision.
I mean, but if we being realistic, he had to win it by a bigger gap. So realistically, he came in with the intention to be a name for Williams Zepeda. So he needed to make sure that he scored a little bit more, and he wasn't. His output wasn't as strong as Williams Zepeda's.
Okay.
But yeah, from my understanding, the commission, I'm guessing Tevin Farmer put in a petition, excuse me, and the commission may want to, force the rematch, so it may happen. Canelo was a young 23-year-old at the same
Oh.
age Tank was when he ducked
Yeah.
Lomachenko. I believe Tank avoided Lomachenko until the time was right. So,
But what about more recently? Who has ducked who?
well, as far as Tank,
Loma and Tank.
yeah,
Loma ducked Tank, bro.
but he about to if he retires, not a duck to me.
You think he gonna retire, bro? You don't
He
think he
said
want to fight one
he,
more?
he said January 1st he gonna come up with his decision. Shakur sent him a contract even after the Tank fight. He ain't make that
He
happen
don't want
too.
no smoke with Core. He don't want it with the Core, man. He
You
should
don't
fight
see
Campbell.
you saying you don't see Lomachenko beating nobody, or you don't see Tevin Farmer beating nobody. I mean, that last fight, bro, he did his thing. It's just that he sat there and got hit by too many fucking shots.
Mm.
He was getting outpointed. We gotta call it for what it is, Ted. Right? That's what I figured. This nigga Young Beast last night on live talking about some. We was on the stream yard, and he like, yeah, I bet against Cambosis no matter what. He could be fighting a cab driver. I'm betting on the cab driver. It's disrespectful.
Real rap. I'm with you on that. I'm not a Cambosis fan at all, and I still to this day feel like Teofimo got robbed in that Cambosis fight.
Hey man, he still lost, man. That boy was bootleg undisputed for a
Uh,
while.
uh, he said bootleg undisputed.
You know they never was undisputed.
No, I know he had the little other belt,
The franchise, right? That's what
not
I'm
the
saying. The
original,
bootleg,
not the Dundada. He
the
ain't had
French
that one.
fries. Niggas was calling it the French fries, but at one point, I was grinding that shit up to sawdust.
Oh my God, Cambosis beat Teo. You think so, Chubb? I don't know, bro. I don't know. That fight was close. They both was putting belt the ass on each other. I just wish Teo didn't go in there trying to fight. He fought the type of fight Devin Haney fought going up against Ryan Garcia. It was a bravado fight. He wanted the matching will for world when he didn't fight his necessary fight. And that's where
No,
he
that's a
messed
fact.
up at. But even then, I still feel like Teo did enough to win. In order to beat a man, you gotta beat the man ass. And I feel like Cambosis didn't whoop his ass. They just was getting some good work on against each other.
Oh, so you give him A side privilege?
You know the A side get the privilege. That's why they
No,
say
I was
Lomachenko
saying
lost
that.
to Devin
I
Haney.
listen. I was saying that on live yesterday, and niggas was talking about some because I was talking about Devin Haney Ryan. I'm like, he got the A side privilege. I mean, it is what it is. It's normal. No, that's cheating. Nah, it's actually very normal. Look at the goddamn the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder one. That was A.
It ain't no way you could tell me Fury didn't win that. I mean, didn't lose that
Didn't
fight.
lose
They
it. Nah, I know
robbed
what you mean.
Deontay Wilder, bro. Come on.
That's fucked up.
7-5 Cambosis. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna rewatch that fight later on tonight. But from what I saw, I felt like it was the other way around. I felt like Teofimo did enough to walk out there with them belts. And maybe we would have got the Teofimo Devin Haney fight if he would have beat Cambosis. That's how
Nah,
I feel.
and you want to know what's sad? Teofimo wasn't a 40. Teofimo said it and Devin Haney said it.
Damn.
Yeah, he wasn't a
What
40.
is it about Devin Haney? Why Teofimo don't want to fight him?
Dude, when it come to all negotiations, he is fucking weird, bro. He
Okay.
one of those he one of those athletes, he don't know how to do business, so he go in there and try to fill business out with his heart, and that shit don't work. It just is what it is. What do I mean by that? Ryan Garcia made an offer to him. He starts saying that he wanted a lot of money in order for him to fight him when he ain't sold 4,500 seats, in the last thing that he main event. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. It
Now
just don't
you
make no
said
sense.
Sabril Matias and him is a 50-50 fight. Explain why
Yes.
you think that's a 50-50 fight.
Because Teofimo Lopez sometimes like to position himself to be hurt. So with that being said, if he try to be flat footed with the master at being flat footed, he gonna get knocked the fuck out. And it just is what it is.
Damn, straight like that.
Uh so Tio and Boots will happen. Where you get that from as far as sources? Hold
Why
on.
would you want to see that? That's going to be a
Boots,
massacre.
yeah,
I
Boots
wouldn't
gonna
mind
beat
it
the
because
shit out of him.
that's a name on the resume. But
It's a hat, but it ain't it's not a notable hat.
no, no, it ain't. It ain't. It ain't. It ain't.
My understanding, Tio and Sabril Matias was on the verge to be set to have to have came to a conclusion. I did
Boots.
see the I did see Tiafimo versus Jerron Boots in this fight now in the pipeline. Negotiations are on. But then I also said seeing Tiafimo versus Sabril Matias reportedly being finalized for March 15th. So unless Sabril Matias got an injury, I wouldn't understand why that would happen if it's near finalizations.
Hey Chubb, I agree with you. If that Teofimo Boots fight is made, that will be second
I
degree
mean, but if
murder.
Boots going even if Boots win, he gonna be criticized heavily for this.
I know
He's
he is. I know he is. I know that ain't a fight you take. We want you to be go up against one of the champions, but it take two to tango. Are any of the three champs willing to fight?
I mean, they said PBC said Stanionis was interested at one point, but I don't see what would have changed. You know what I mean? But I don't know. But no, I definitely see the boots. That's official as far as the Tiafimo Lopez, Jerron Ennis negotiations. Hold on. Let me just make sure that's what I read right. Yeah, it's been reposted. Um, we'll see. But we also had ESPN reporting on Lopez Matias directly. Which is top rank. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro.
Hopefully, I hope Boots get one of the title holders at 147 and not
It's
just a
time to go.
name
It's
fight
time
with
to go. It's time
Teofimo.
to go up to 54. Even if you start slow, just go up.
Go up. I
Yeah,
mean,
get
he
him.
really got ambitions of being undisputed at 147. That's what he
But
wanted to do.
that's not happening. Let's be real. Niggas is going finagle the system like OJ Simpson. It just is what it is. Motherfuckers gonna figure out a way to get around it.
You ain't lying.
It just is what it is, man. Mario Barrios not gonna fight him because of the whole Conor Ben offer gonna be bigger. You get what I'm saying? He
Nah,
already avoided Boots twice. Why the fuck would he say yes now?
you right.
Make make it make sense overall.
You right.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I now B Norm Jr. did say that he want Boots next after this fight.
Yeah.
So maybe Teofimo Lopez is more so like a warm up, and then we get B Norm Jr. versus Jerron Boots Ennis. I'm not sure. I mean, of course, we'll definitely hear more from B Norman Jr. Uh, uh, February 15th
Okay.
when B Norm Senior and Greg Hackett fight in ATL Black Round. So.
That shit gonna be lit. Should be lit.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely sliding. Fucking Southpaw TV need to slide down there.
Southpaw TV missing, man. Anybody seen that brother lately?
Nah, he be alright. He was spamming Greg, sent him about 200 messages, then kept on calling.
That's weirdo behavior, but hey, it is what it is, man.
He be trying to make it seem like that shit is just so cool. It's like, bro, don't know, ain't no real gangsters doing no shit like this, bro.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, but outside of that, hopefully we do get the Sabril Matias Tiafimo fight. I want to see Sabril Matias go upside his fucking noggin. It just is what it is, bro. But how y'all feel? I see how Chubb feel about the Boots Tiafimo Lopez fight. How do y'all feel about that? What do you think the outcome is? What do y'all want to see? And hit that like button for me if you locked in. Hit that like button. It's free.
Oh yeah, please hit that like button, y'all. Uh,
Now, if you want to talk about Daffy Duck, then Boots is your guy. He
uh
wants them cherries at 147. Don't want no smoke at
no,
154.
nobody duck more than Canelo, bro. Nobody.
Nerd, nerd. If you criticize him for avoiding his Boots fight, especially if he take Teofimo Lopez, I can't argue with you. I do understand that he is a special talent. I understand what his walk around weight is, and I do understand that if he was to move to 54, he will be faster and stronger. Um, in my opinion, Virgil Ortiz is not. Yeah, he's a fun, entertaining fighter, but he is not the gatekeeper of 154. So I kind of think it's a little hype behind it, but at the same time, I would have to respect it if he fought a lesser than Teofimo Lopez rather than a Virgil Ortiz. Now, if he fought for a belt, he said he wanted to fight for a belt. If he really fight for a belt, I'm all for it. But if he don't fight for a belt and he fight, Teofimo Lopez, then if you felt like he ducked, you felt like he ducked. I'm not here to argue that. It don't look right though. He's going to face criticism. Can't hear you, bro. Hippie, I can't hear you. I'm a, I'm gonna
Oh,
push
there we
you
go.
out and then come right back in.
All right, you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right, there we go. No, I was just saying because of the rhetoric that Teofimo been putting out there, man. I do want to see him get beat on, and that's my guy. I fuck with Teofimo, but all the little bullshit that he's been using to get a fight with Bud, I ain't really a fan of that. Like, there's ways of going about getting a fight. You ain't got to go the racist route, but that's
Michelle
just me.
Riviera, Michelle Riviera versus Devin Haney. That's a good fight. Hey man, long as Michelle Riviera piss clean, cause
Oh snap!
he had an issue where he fought Frank Martin and his shit was hot.
Ah man, I didn't know his pee was hot for that
Hold
fight.
on.
I
I
didn't
could
know
be
that.
wrong. I could be
Yeah.
wrong. But one of them niggas who Frank Martin beat up on, the Muhammad Ali looking nigga.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Dominicano. That nigga piss be high. He him and him him and Ryan Garcia be having a steroid contest, gang. Boots not ready for 54. He's the best at 47 though. Nah, fuck that. He is ready for 54. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all ain't never been in no gym seeing him sparring them heavyweights, bro. When he
He
not in camp, y'all got me fucked up. Them
he
niggas be
could
getting
go up there
fucked
and
up.
do damage, bro. He could
Right,
go up there and do some damage.
right. Yeah, that's anything. We gotta realize he's maintaining the IBF world title at 47, which is the hardest belt to sustain because of the rehydration clause. Man, young beast, here you go with that bullshit.
Oh man. I get it, man. Y'all don't believe in Boots because he hasn't fought a top tier guy, but these guys don't want to fight him, man. Nobody in his division that
I
got a
would.
belt, they want to deal with him.
I'm glad Devin fought Ryan. He get to learn the lesson. Now he gonna bounce back and come back stronger. Shit come with the
I hope
game,
so.
bro.
I hope so.
I mean, he gonna come back stronger. Shit come with the game. Come with the game. This is the risk you run when you get in the ring with motherfuckers.
Mm.
Man, that Michelle Riviera piss was hot, gang. And he lost.
Uh
I pray the God showed me who better God or Allah, and I picked Haney to win. And well, we seen what happened. Hey man, Walter come out. Yeah, Haney lost, but then the nigga piss was hot. No yes. Try again, motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Tyson Fury, Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua may fight next. I like it. How y'all feel about that? Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. If Boots have a fight in Philly again, I might slide. Hey Walter, I ain't mad at you. Do your thing, player. They saying Fury versus. Yeah, that's what they saying. You know, Tyson KO. I got Fury Joshua Cook. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm going with my guy Tyson too. I like his fight style, bro. If you not short, if you not small and sick, pause. You ain't fucking with him like that. In my opinion, and I could be wrong, but I don't see it. You got Ant. Man, he just want to take the underdog. Fuck around, lose your ticket. Man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They both got some cheating shit. They both got some cheating shit going on. Fury slick with no power, unless he take the padding out the gloves. Nah, yeah, he definitely scheme niggas. Nah, he definitely scheme niggas. I ain't here to argue, y'all. It's been proven. 8 p.m. ish. We'll see. But I'm out.